What up, folks? It is the most famous nigga who's nameless. I know it's been a while since I've broadcasted. It's been about a week. But I was busy going through training and dealing with relationship things and hanging out with my kids. It's just been a busy week. Once things get settled and get some stability under my belt when it comes to this new job, then things will be a little bit easier, more streamlined. But anyway, I'm broadcasting Vampyr yet again. We had just destroyed an entire district. We ate them shuckers. We boosted our vampire level quite a bit. I think we're in the 30s now, if I can recall. Yeah, 33. We have to go to Lady Ashbury's mansion. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. Sorry about that. I believe we ate everybody at the docks. Heck yeah. You're done so. We're definitely gonna go take care of this Dorothy Crane some bitch. Cause how dare she kick my ass the first time. She did have the poison though. I don't know how I feel about that. Can I upgrade you yet? I don't see why. I don't have any good handle parts. We are officially in chapter 2 of the story. So I guess that's progress if ever I've seen. Let's see here. I don't know why I can't do this. Like I had all the ingredients on me. Oh well. Okay, so I guess I have to look for. Is that it? That's at the cemetery. I think this is Lady or Dorothy Crane. Let's go take her out real quick. Get my revenge. As a Scorpio, revenge always comes first. Yeah, I totally hear what you're screaming, bro. I'm not worried about you though. What's up, dog? You okay? Yeah, I'm hella strong.
Back in the grind.
Who you talk to? Hey, oh, okay. You missed. Try again. You missed again. Taking that. Thank you. Some shillings. Thank you. Spring. Okay. People around here are hecka dead. Gun and bite. How strong is my bite now? Oh my god. It's enough to kill a man. That's exactly what I needed it to be. There's a large beast down there. He's not my priority right now. What's up, fucker? Damn, he got hit with the backlash over here too? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, little 33 Vampyr ain't no joke. Oh, got some codeine on this nigga. Okay. Let's see. Thought I could teleport up there. Doesn't look like I can. What's up, sucker? Yes. I'm taking this and this. So that. We go down this way. Hello? Is there anybody here? Nah, I didn't think so. What's up? I need some more of that in my life. Don't cough in public, guys. Cannot stress that enough around here.
It's locked, all right.
What do you mean this? Man. You telling me I gotta go through this shit? Even though I've already unlocked that area? I guess. Open this door up. Bust this shit open. Bro, I just flexed on him. Now I hope she still doesn't be spewing poison around here. Who was you eating on? Some random skull? Okay. Cannot forget to grab the purses off these people. Hey, remember me? Remember me? Ranky bitch! Oh! It's all over me! I got my revenge. It's good enough for me. I exploded her ass. Now, got a small key. What you got in here? Treatment for a headache, okay. Glass bottles, okay. Treatment for cold and fatigue, a medical voucher. What is that about? Oh, that's free medical exams. Some codeine, some potassium, egotramine, and opium, and a beautiful flower. Cool. Is there anything else in here? What the hell? I don't know if there is anything else up here. What's that? Dead bodies. Okay, well, moving on. We've got our revenge. I can take that marker off the map now. It's another unknown event here. So I guess let's go check that out. And then we'll go to the Asbury Mansion. I don't know why I would need to, but I'll go ahead and open this door again for the second time. Can I? Let's see, I got 3 paths here, right? 1, 2, 3. I need to take this one. Am I right? Yeah. Sort of. Yeah, okay. We'll hang this left and go down the bridgeway. Not really getting much experience from fighting the peons, the plebeians. So I won't, unless they're attacking me, I probably won't be going to attack them. Like, I'll let them feed whatever they need to get stronger. Alright, I need to hit across this. Do 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 do. Oh. Yeah, okay, so I need to go out and around. What? Better shut up. Out and around. Loading. Loading. Alright, go ahead into here. Cut out. You can try. I must warn you, I'm stupid powerful. Let's see here. Surprise. Whoa! What is up with these exploring some bitches? That's no bueno. Many thanks. I know I said I wasn't gonna be chasing these dudes down, but I'm already at 1300 experience. Like, might as well just add to it. Give me some more his nails.
Step away, yo!
Who you talk to? Oh, that's Joe. Oh, it's Joe. Let me show you something, Joe. You missed. You missed again. Nope, nope. Uh-oh, uh-oh. You thought. And took care of the dude up there on the steps. Man. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. Like the hands have been put upon you, boy. I got the stuff for Joe. I mean, I got his little key or whatever, but I'm like so serious about not really wanting to go all the way back over to where I just came from to capitalize on that. That's good coffee. cherry coffee. Alright. This one I feel is done. Oh man, I gotta go all the way back around anyway. God damn it. Probably should recognize that before I disappear.
Die, vermin!
What? Who you talking to? You ain't got no backup either? You just talking shit, huh? Okay, well. Cheers with the cheers with the cheers. Get some of that, some of that. Right. Can I make my journey any more easier? Okay, I'm back at Whitechapel. It's a bit easier. Heading up. Flew. There's no way out of this place. You'll have to go all the way back around. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Shut up. It's like he's laughing at me. Wait, it's the wrong way, isn't it? It is. I need to turn around yet again. Head back to the hospital. Whoa. There's a whole lot of loading going on. It's in between districts. Is that because I killed everybody? Probably. Probably. What's going on in Pembroke area? Is everybody okay? Hello? Oh. Hello? There's like nobody here. Oh, okay. There's Swansea. Oh, they done cleaned up. What was her name? Whatever. Her name. Yeah. You know who I'm talking about. The ghoul. They done cleaned up her room. What's up, Mafka?
Good evening, Dr. Ackroyd.
If you say so.
What's the matter, dog?
Do you think Dr. Strickland has any chance of curing the Spanish flu by himself?
His wish to cure the sick is not driven by pride, but by an idealistic view about our mission here.
Oh, is that right?
Honestly, I don't know which is worse.
You consider him a good practitioner, yet you will not report his methods.
Strickland may be a rival, but I will not use dirty tricks or regulations to prove him wrong. We are doctors, not politicians.
You're doctors, not politicians. Okay, well, he ain't got nothing to say
Thank
about...
you for your time. We'll talk later.
Man, it's been so long since I played, I can barely remember their names. This kid. I killed this kid. He wanted to die anyway. Oh shit, where'd his mama go? She got the triple tuberculosis. Is there anybody else down here? Grave robber. Where's everybody at? I know I ain't killed that many people. What up, Disnor? What up, Dowd?
Jonathan, old chap, how are you tonight? I've seen little of you of late.
I was conducting research in my room, away from the nightly routines.
Of course, of course. Worry not, I understand. The situation has been testy around here. I won't deny it, but we still stand.
Nice.
What news do you bring?
The news is not good, my friend. We try to keep the epidemic at bay, but street violence is escalating quickly.
Tell me more about the violence.
Jeffrey McCallum seems to have sent his war dogs on a hunt. On a nightly basis, Pre-Wen patrols exterminate every skull and vampire they find.
Have they come closer to the hospital?
No. They mainly focus on fallen districts or abandoned buildings. But they're growing in numbers. They must be recruiting heavily.
How bad is the epidemic?
It is killing the infected patients faster. In less than 2 days now. The only blessing is that they are contagious for a shorter period.
Okay.
I have received an alarming letter from Lady Ashbury. She wants me to meet her at her house. I have been granted safe passage.
Then you are twice fortunate. I have never been invited to the lady's mansion, and with the quarantine and controls, city access is nigh impossible.
Oh yeah?
Why have you never entered the lady's house? You are one of her good friends, are you not?
My dear Jonathan, you have no idea how reclusive the good lady normally is, nor in what great esteem she must hold you to let you into her domain.
Huh. I mean, I guess. Don't rightly trust her, but
any purpose?
she's
It
good
is
for
helping
information.
slow the propagation of the epidemic. But as long as we have no clue to its origin, its efficiency is limited.
Okay.
Have you any reliable friends in the West End who might assist me?
Unfortunately, you will be alone. Except for our ravishing red-headed acquaintance, of course.
Okay.
What of my commission here at Pembroke Hospital?
Nothing to fear, Jonathan. Your position here is in no jeopardy. You remain one of us, and you are always most welcome.
Nice.
What about the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole? Where are they?
There are only a few of us, and most others would not speak to you. I am the black sheep of our brotherly flock, you know.
Oh, okay. A little bit more information. But it's not raising his blood count, so... Okay.
Thank you, Edgar. We shall speak again later.
I guess his is topped off and maxed out at 6,000. 6,000 blood points. So, oh well. Guess we must go to Lady Ashbury's house. I want to know where the fuck everybody else is at. Oh, there's Thorough. Dr. Thorough. Where'd he go? No. Let's see. I was upstairs and I was headed this way. It should be this way. Okay.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
What up?
Did you know Dr. Ackroyd never reported your experimental research, despite the fact he doesn't agree with it?
Really? I didn't suspect he knew about my work. I must confess I am surprised.
Perhaps he thinks you should realize for yourself the danger of what you're doing.
See how condescending he can be? My God, he can be so irritating.
Really? I guess, guy. I don't have nothing else to say for you right now. Stay thirsty, my friends. Okay, so I guess we're off to Lady Ashbury's house. There's Dr. Tippett. Yo, TP.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
I'm afraid no. Everything's in shambles.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippins.
Peace out, DT. What's your problem?
Good evening, Mrs. Goswick. How are you feeling?
Spare me your false compassion.
Oh, okay.
It won't change all the bad publicity I intend to shine upon this toxic place.
Okay.
I knew this place was bad from the start.
Alright. Are you referring to the fact that I, killed your son?
What do you mean by a toxic place?
I mean that your son died? It wasn't me?
Sir. You and everyone else in this shameful hospital. I was a fool to bring my Mortimer here.
You were a fool to name him Mortimer in the first place.
He tried to kill himself. I had him hospitalized in this secluded place to avoid a legal inquiry. And now he's been murdered.
How do you know it was murder and not 2 sharp points in the neck by his own hand?
Why hide his suicidal tendencies?
Mortimer was already so fragile. To be arrested for a suicide attempt would have killed him.
But he died anyway.
Right.
Violently murdered. Yes. My poor boy escaped tragedy only to face an even worse fate.
I don't know. I think I handled him pretty sweet. Gently.
I found your son's suicide note, Beatrice. Maybe you'd like to read it.
Stop torturing me, Dr. Reed. It's too much. Do you have no heart?
I
just
don't.
wanted you to know that Mortimer wrote this letter for you.
I am going to tell everyone about this damned hospital. I will warn them about the cruelty, indifference, and danger this place represents.
Oh, man. The anger will pass.
Stop threatening me. Don't you realize doctors and hospitals are the last hope of this city?
You are heartless, Dr. Reed. Despite all your knowledge, I don't believe coldness is what the world needs to be a better place.
I don't give a fuck about her hints.
You aren't going to stay here forever, Mrs. Goswick. What are you going to do after your crusade against the hospital?
I'll stay as long as I want to, sir. I'm rich. Very rich. And I intend to spend all my money to close this place down. That's my plan.
Oh, anyway, you better be lucky that your mental status is uno mas more than mine. You got some sepsis, hanging out right here.
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
Do you know you're the only one who's asked me this? No, I don't feel well, actually.
I got you.
Despite what you think about this place, I can tell you with absolute certainty, taking this will help you recover.
Well, at least your reputation seems well deserved. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for this hospital.
That's cool. Goodbye, Beatrice.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Man, she immediately went back to crying. I mean, what's up?
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Got anything to say? No? Alright.
Goodbye, Nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
If you need assistance. Don't be hitting my line up. Hey man, somebody get her a sedative or something. Tell her to shut the hell up. Alright. We're gonna be heading to the Ashbury Estate. Anybody back here? No? Okay.
See them fancy clothes? This one's oh
So.
Christ! He's dead!
Hold up. That was cute. Now it's my turn. Stay right there. What? Oh, this dude's kicking my ass. Surprise. This is a shifty one. I'm taking these. And this. And this. And this. Oh, yes. These fellas down here. What a battle. That one felt like awesome because there were so many of these guys. They could have destroyed me with numbers alone, but when I had that vampire flex moment, you know what I'm talking about. I hit all of them at once in the super slow-mo. There's really nothing they could do about it after that. Ah, the devil's back. What's up, dog?
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away, whoever you are.
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
I insist you be quiet.
Son, do you not see? You are the healing balm.
I had to kill Mary.
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence.
Silence.
I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
That's right. You must fight for your rights. Finsbury Gate. Situation here is deadly serious. Alright. I will try my hardest to show a little restraint in this district. But I have already, murdered 2 districts. One accidentally. The second one was just, we had to take the father out. He was a skull who was eating the flesh of people, trying to justify it through religion. And if there's one thing I can't stand, it's people that try to use religion as an excuse to do crazy shit. It's fine if you want to have faith that there's a land beyond this land, or a realm beyond, a heaven or hell, or whatever you want to get your moral compass to where it's supposed to be going. Fine, that's cool. I'm not going to argue a religion with people. You believe whatever you want to believe. All I ask is that you don't try to force that shit down my throat. And I also ask, that you do it in your own quiet little place. Don't use it as an excuse to have an agenda or whatever the fuck, radicals do, extremists do. Because that's when I have to step in and tell you that you're brainwashed, bro. Plain and simple. Anyway, enough of that. It's melancholy. What's up, October? Oh, hi. You're just gonna step on me while I'm in the middle of my recording? Okay. My cats are rude. Burn it. Oh, some of this. It's over here beating up. Damn, loud. Did y'all get it? Whoa. Whoa. First of all, it's like... What? Oh. First of all, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all what's up. Because I don't precipitate it. Not at all. This. This. Alright. Does anybody else wants to test me? Huh? You fuckers? There was another vampire with a sword out here. I didn't even get a chance. He was throwing spikes at me and shit. That's potassium powder. Okay. Potassium powder. Lead rods. Okay.
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
I mean, it's alright. Is it 3 stories? 4 stories? I mean, it's pretty decent. It's decent. Front yard ain't all that, but whatever. I'm in. Famous Queen. Is it Lady Ashbury, man? Is she the one that's like starting the plague, and she knows damn good and well who my master is, and she's leading us astray? Because if it hadn't been for Lady Ashbury, let's just break this down like this. If it hadn't been for Lady Ashbury, I'd have never gone to see Dorothy Crane and had to deal with her. There was nothing that I could do about the whole taking her out. It was either eat her, mesmerize her to stop her thing, and there was another option, but I'm sure that any option I chose would have led that district into chaos anyway. You see? And then I come back and she's eating
Dr.
people in the
Reed,
hospital.
welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the
I think she's the villain here.
Death
Another villain, along with me, because I'm like willingly eating people.
Come in. We have much to discuss.
Got much to discuss. All right then.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all.
Not at
Actually,
all.
I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
Nice.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
So you ate him.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Why do you continue to mock me?
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
Oh, nigga, this is my turn to ask questions.
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
I felt this power radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
want her
Most
to be
ancestral
scared.
vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Priwen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
Oh, I'm not a pawn. I'm a knight.
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient
How do you know about
lineage.
Mary?
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people every
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive,
You knew.
I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most
We're just gonna skip over the fact that she killed my mom?
Thank you, my
Like,
friend.
fuck all that.
If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan.
Merciless.
I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
Alright, it's my turn to
I
ask
think
questions.
I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
God damn it, I didn't get to ask her any questions. She is good
I must
at the
say,
conversational
your
Jedi mind
house
tricks.
is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe, and of course to your health, Jonathan.
Did you invite me for a
And
tea
to
party?
yours, my lady.
Lady Ashbury?
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why truly did you
Blatantly
invite
call her
me?
lady
I've
again.
been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Uh-oh. Ascalon. That's the Vampire Elder Club. If they're inviting her, they must know that she's probably the one doing all this craziness. Besides me, like I am murdering people left and right.
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain.
Okay.
Some say they influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
Okay. What does that mean?
Will they fight the guard of Priwen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day.
Oh,
By
I
defeating that
put hands on
you
Fergal.
deprived them of a powerful weapon.
If that's the most powerful weapon they got, boy, they're in trouble if I see them.
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals. All of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets.
I believe you might already be a part of it. How do you live this long and this elegant without being part of the Vampire Club?
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The
How do they know
Ascalon
this?
Club has many spies.
Okay.
Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Okay.
Why not ask for your help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman.
I doubt that.
That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
I doubt that very much.
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first, but it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Okay, what else we got?
Should I trust them?
Of
No.
course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
My long-term goal is to find out who made me in his ancient ass.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan.
Yes,
It
she's
falls
lying
to
to me
you
right
to
now.
choose your
I believe she's
behavior.
already a part of the club.
The most
I believe
important
she's
rule is
one
to
of the
show them
heads
due
of the club.
respect.
Why meet them then?
Because
I also
nothing
believe that the
truly
vampire that
important can be
created me
achieved in this city without
afraid
their
of her.
consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
Okay.
They have done nothing but impede my investigation since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork.
Yeah,
How
Fergal was
Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice,
Fergal was
Jonathan.
crazy. Had to put
Even
hands on him
I
though.
would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
Okay, how old is he?
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
You know so much about him.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And
Oh.
women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
See, I don't believe that, bro. If he never goes outside the club and you've already met him, that means you've been inside the club. I mean, you're telling on yourself. I don't trust this lady, man.
How powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
They got some familiars, huh?
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material.
Why
and
is
has been
everybody named
watched for
Aloysius
years.
always evil?
They are not all immortals. How is that?
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. The most loyal are awarded immortality.
Okay.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind. And they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
Man, I've been whooping pre-win ass for like the last 6 nights, man.
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt
It's a purge.
was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
How did
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan. Like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
Why start a second one?
Prewen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind.
We are. I am.
My guess is they suspect one or more of us is the cause of the epidemic.
Okay. It's you. You're the cause of the epidemic.
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Ekons I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
I think I saw them kill an Ekon on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
You should flee then.
Look at my eyes, bro. How can anybody look at my eyes and not tell that I'm a vampire?
They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
My lineage? Fuck you.
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire.
Right.
But most of those fled England long ago.
You have no idea at all? You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this. I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
This will be the second time I've asked her if it was me.
Please forgive my bluntness, but I have to ask. Was it you? Did you make me?
Oh, Jonathan. I know you shall always have a gnawing doubt about who made you an immortal. But I swear, I had nothing to do with it.
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need clarity.
How can I save London?
The epidemic is the priority. You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
Okay.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
When will we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
That sounds ominous.
Will you not visit Pembroke again?
No. I must remain discreet and avoid attracting attention to Pembroke Hospital for the time being.
But how will you sustain yourself?
I shall not, Jonathan. Fear not. I'm used to it.
Yeah, she is the devil that keeps popping up. My maker. He's trying to warn me about Lady Ashbury. I just know it, bro.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
Look at my eyes, bro. Look at my eyes. How can anybody have a full conversation with me and not know that I'm a vampire? I don't understand.
Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go,
Oh
my friend.
man, she gonna let you touch her titty, and now you all in love. This nigga looks like Gambit. She's deceptive, bro. I don't trust her. I don't trust her not one bit. But I'm a vampire. I'm a nigga vampire. I don't trust anybody. Alright. Next person on our list to go talk to is Lord Redgar. You think they're gonna be upset that I killed Fergal? I mean, I beat his brakes right all into the sewer. And I beat his ass. I beat the brakes off his monkey ass. He was huge. He was a good 1.5 feet taller than I was. And muscly as shit. Plus he was a dark blue. It was like he was half vampire, half werewolf almost. I beat his ass. Alright. Shadow Captain. Chapter 4.
So, time to visit the Ascalon Club.
Present yourself. Alright. But first, I need to take a look around. I've never been in this district before. I would like to look around, see what I can see. Pick up some stuff, maybe? Oh, this dude right here is hecka dead. What you got over here? Nothing? Okay. Can I? Yep, bust right through that shit. Oh, bro, this is the docks, ain't it? Pretty close to the docks. What is this? Some new dialogue available for Lady Ashbury. Okay. I've been down this area before. I beat ass down this long corridor. Okay. Yeah, I remember. This is where that lady was like following me. Oh, not that lady. It was Mary. It was my sister. Hey, making all this goddamn noise. Go ahead and get some refilaments. What's up, dog? Or you even know what happened? Show is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That.
I'd head back if I were you, sir. Get them weapons! Ah! Ah! Die, vermin!
Stop that. Stop that right now. I'll be taking this. Aha. Finsbury Theatre. Well, that shit is locked.
He's mine! I'll take it! There's one of them! Watch yourselves! Christ, he's dead!
Damn. Whoa! What's up, Dad? Oh! Sorry I had to do it to you, buddy. You attacked me. He's coming over here to help. Oh, got the good triggers. That. Anything over here? No. No. Okay. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Where can I get a cutlass like that? Okay. Quarantine zone. Can I get through here? Apparently not. No available is, hideout is available, but I can't even get through. It's locked. It won't let me teleport. Okay, so that's not how I get to the club. Oh, what about this? What was the purpose coming up here? Oh, hero entrance. I like your style, I like your moves. Let's see. Beware. Jonathan Reed in this mother. But there's plenty of blood right here. You okay? Oh boy. I better be lucky I can't get down there. That's all I can say. Who's making all that noise? Insidious noise. There's a large beast over there, that's cool. Stuff floating in the air. That's just bad design, man. You're not even paying attention to me, man. You're just being rude. Oh, bam. Damn, what's going down? It's going downsies. Hold on, huh? This is Joffrey
the
McCullough.
vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
What's up, sucker? Oh, okay, alright then. Let's sweep around this motherfucker like a plague. Nope. Give me that. That.
Stupid beast!
Oh, what's the matter? Couldn't stop me? Too strong for you? Yeah, I know. I don't care much about Icor's threat or whatever. Is there anything down here? Nope, but I can unlock this gate now, can I? Yeah. Okay. Need that and that. It's over here. All the way up. Aha. Aha! I can't get in there. Okay. This game's starting to cut me out of areas again. Must be a lot going on in this in this district. Alright, we'll keep it moving then. This door has been unlocked. Continue. Wait a minute. It's the other side of Whitechapel. I remember. So this is why I couldn't come in here. So many powerful vampires. Okay. Anything over here? Gotta check all the nooks and the crannies, man.
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
Oh, this is where you stay at? In the West End, my dog? Cool. You stayed so close to these vampires, you never even knew it. You must be good at hiding. Not so much now, because, like, the ass is getting beat left and right by the pretty ones. Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry.
Filthy fucking beast!
You'll have to hear with me, dog. Alright. Pretty sure I'm headed the right way. Just go ahead. Boom. Is this door locked? Yep. Oh, okay. Oh shit. This man has a monocle.
The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected.
It has been such a long time since I last went to the theater.
I agree. Excuse me. What's in here? Can I loot?
Sir, whether you need to buy something or not, I am happy to help.
Okay, he's a traitor.
Good evening, sir. Please forgive me for disturbing you. I'm a doctor.
I never judge a man by his title, but by his attitude. And you are not disturbing me at all. I am Calhoun Russell, and I welcome you.
Well, I must admit,
Calhoun.
it's good to receive a warm welcome for once. I'm Jonathan Reed.
Welcome, Dr. Reed. Welcome to my humble shop.
Calhoun. You have the fatigue.
Is it not a little too late to be trading?
On the contrary, it is the perfect hour. Believe me, my friend, it is always at night that you meet the most fascinating characters.
So you prefer to work at night?
Oh, I also enjoy a sunny day like everybody else. But the night always has a certain je ne sais quoi of its own.
But what about the epidemic? The bombs and raids? And all the random violence?
Please, sir, this is London, England. We will prevail. And if a bomb must fall on my shop, then I'll be there to hear it falling.
Oh, so you just don't give a damn. Here, Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. Oh, nice.
How is the situation in this part of town?
Life is good and peaceful. We're lucky to live in such an era of progress and wonders.
Are you not concerned about the epidemic?
Oh, I'm sure the authorities would take the appropriate measure if the danger were that high.
You cannot expect the newspapers to expose the truth while the war is still raging. I can assure you that the situation here is desperate.
Well, that's news then. But I can't believe that things are that bad. Are you sure you're not exaggerating a bit? For the thrill of it?
What can you tell me about this place?
I recently found the best steak and kidney pie in the city. I'd be glad to share the address if you want.
Okay, alright. I have specific
I must
taste.
confess, I have quite specific tastes when it comes to nutrition.
Really? Well, I'm always happy to try new exotic meals. If you ever find an intriguing table, please share the address.
Okay.
Finding a good restaurant? Is that really all that interests you?
Oh, I have many passions, but nothing brings me ecstasy like subtle and exquisite flavors from my teeth to my belly.
I like this Calhoun character. He's pretty funny. Let's see. Likes good restaurants and succulent tables. Does not consider the seriousness and dangerousness of this epidemic. Okay. Mr. Calhoun.
Do you have any family nearby?
Not since my parents died. I'm London's lone gourmet.
London's lone gourmet? What a strange title.
I used that name in my early years when I was a food critic, and I kept it.
Used to be a food critic, huh?
Really? But you seem to be such a pleasant and sociable fellow.
I'm afraid the real hedonist has to be sometimes. I discovered ecstasy as a solitary pleasure, but it does not mean it can't ever be shared.
I think he's on cocaine.
I may have a look at your goods, Mr. Russell.
What you got for me, blood? Yeah, I need a couple of these. Thank you. Sell that. Sell these. Sell this. What else I got? Sell that. Oh, I got a bunch of rings. Sell all that. Silver mirror. Okay. Alright. Okay. I think that's it. Alright. So, sold all that junk. Got some good handle parts and whatnot. Let's see, who else is around here that we could talk to? I like that Calhoun fellow. It's pretty funny. We'll talk to this unknown person.
Good evening, miss.
Oh my
Okay.
god, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me. Please, no.
Whoa,
I'm too
whoa.
young to die.
Whoa.
I still have so much to offer this
She's
world.
the first person to recognize him a
Wait, no.
vampire right off the flip.
Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
Mother.
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother
Whoa!
taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young Econs. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte.
Whoa! Okay, mind blown. First of all, did not know that vampires could have kids. Maybe they returned at the same time. I don't know. That's the question for another day. But what? She is definitely a mixed baby, which means Lady Ashbury dipped her toe in the jungle fever. Let me ask you some personal questions that I can't. Let me ask you about your life in London. Adopted? What?
What exactly has your mother told you about me?
Your name and profession, obviously, and the mystery about your maker.
So she's spreading lies and
Sorry
rumors.
to hear about what happened to your sister, sir. Mother says it was not your fault.
Does it not scare you to know what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed? Or you?
Yes, you should. I killed my own sister because of the hunger. There comes a time when a mortal is only seen as blood by a vampire. Whatever the bonds between them.
You can't be Wait. Good one, Dr. Reed. You almost got me.
Glad you found it amusing. But do keep my warning in mind.
I will, Dr. Reed. Thank you for your honesty. I appreciate it.
Okay, so she is not a vampire?
What are you doing out here?
You mean, what do I do outside at night since I am a woman? Let me ask you a question, sir. Would you ask the same question of a man?
I've been asking
yes.
everybody this.
I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go outside at night, considering the risks.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
How are the locals reacting to your claims?
People here can't wait for a wall to be built to isolate the West End from the rest of town. That's how progressive they are. If this happens, Emily and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very dangerous, young lady. And who is this Emily?
She is my best friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but hasn't turned up.
Have you any reason to be worried about her?
Recently, Emily started to believe in... well, she got interested in vampires. I'm afraid she might be in trouble.
Let me guess. You spoke to her about us, didn't you? Despite your mother's warning. I think I should try to find your friend.
Oh, that would be top-notch.
Oh, she's
I can tell
donezo,
you where
bro.
she might have gone. You have my thanks, Dr. Reed. And please, don't tell my mother.
Are you a suffragette, then? Oh, you really are Elizabeth's girl. Without a doubt.
All adult women have the right to vote in the US, in New Zealand, and in Australia. But women here can't vote unless they are property owners.
No need to convince me, Miss Charlotte. I have shared your opinion for a long time. Even before I met Emmeline Pankhurst.
Really? Oh. Now I see why my mother appreciates you so much.
You think
Too
so?
bad there aren't more men like you in the vicinity.
What do you think about this part of town?
I was raised here, and I suppose it feels like home. You grew up in this part of town too, did you not?
Yes, I was born a few streets away.
A small world, is it not? Did you ever imagine that my mother was your neighbor all that time? That you could have met her in a dark alley at night?
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me you never thought about that possibility. Her fangs on your neck. Oh, are you blushing, Dr. Reed?
Well, my hand was just on her chest.
Is there something that's bothering you?
Too much selfishness and individualism for my taste. Even when there was no epidemic.
Even if that's partly true, may I remind you that many charitable institutions are financed by the selfish and filthy rich.
I suppose you're right. But society must reform and renew itself, or we are all done for.
Tell me about your adoption.
What do you want to know?
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and has taken care of me all my life. I have no idea who my progenitors are or were.
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a life to live, you see? And one day, I'll have my death to face.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she manages in the West End. When I was 10, she adopted me, and I have lived with her ever since.
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked you?
The correct word is Ekon, Doctor. And no, I had no idea why my mother only showed up at night. She told me everything when I turned 16, though I suspected the truth for a long time before that.
Do you know why Lady Ashbury chose you to become her daughter?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she adopted others before me.
That's what I'm saying, man.
So, where are they buried? How was it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
So many questions, man. I have so many questions about... First of all, Lady Ashbury adopted her, yes? Why hasn't she turned her into a vampire after all these years? Why hasn't Charlotte asked to be a vampire? That's so crazy. Lady Ashbury manages a orphanage for females, and just like she said, who are the... If any, who are these other people that Lady Ashbury has adopted? Where are they? Is she adopting people to feed on them during her time of not feeding on the public? Because she says she's used to not sustaining herself. Does that mean that she slowly feeds on the adopted children until they're no longer with us? Like,
goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Probably. Alright, so right now, I need to go find your friend. Before I dive into anything else, I need to go and find your friend. And I also need to find an exceptional restaurant for this dude. Let's track this. I really don't want to... I mean, I need to meet these people, but I really don't want to meet anybody until I go and check this out. Ah, not up there. Down here, perhaps? No? No? How? Is this the wall that they're trying to build around the area? Door has been unlocked. Yes, yes. I mean, I could go ahead and use these rats.
This
Need a little bit more blood.
Despicable. I have this thirst for blood.
Alright. Back in. Let's check out the map here. See, I need to cut through this alley over here. Let's see. No? Is this the alley? Oh yeah. He's trying to spread that vampire propaganda, man.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jonathan, is that you? I did not know you were back in London. Oh, my dear Johnny. I'm so sorry for your loss. Mary was such a sweetheart.
Thank you, Venus. May I come in?
I was going to bed, actually.
Oh, well, peace out
Forgive
there.
me. With the epidemic, I tend to forget people are supposed to sleep at night.
I'll tell you what. Come back tomorrow for tea. I'll be glad to see you then.
Cool. So somebody I know from the old house or the old days? No, wait. Does that mean that one of these houses might have been mine? Let's see here. Is this gate open? It is now. Okay. Still looking around, looking around, looking around. No? Okay. Back to this gate then. Northern Docks, the hostile district. What? Surprise. Is she in the warehouse? What is going on here? No, I need to zoom in, zoom in. Okay, I need to cut back around. Vampire senses. She's like right over here. I can't get to her? What in the world is going on here? Can I get up there? Okay, so I probably would have to get access to that door to teleport to up there, and get inside of this house probably. I can't do that until the old girl wants me to, lets me in to talk to her. So, we're gonna have to put that one on hold, Steve, let's track this, see where that's going. Exceptional restaurant. I doubt we're gonna find anything around this area that he doesn't already know. Who's that? Hello.
Good evening, miss. Can I help you? I'm a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I am Karina Billow. I don't need any doctor. The rats. Where are the rats?
Oh, she's
Miss,
a vampire.
You don't seem well at all. Are you afraid of rats? Has one bitten you?
No, it's me who bites them. Tasty, juicy, disgusting rats. I can't stop eating them. Help me, please. Help me to disobey the voice.
Okay. Is she a vampire?
What happened to you?
The rats. The answer hides in their little crunchy bones. Their juicy, tiny brains.
Miss Billow, please, try to concentrate. Why do you worry about rats so much?
The voice in my head. He forces me to do so. Drink their blood, he said. Eat their flesh.
Oh.
Tell me about the voice in your head. Who is it? Can you describe it? Is it someone you know? Someone you met?
Keep your mouth shut, he said. Don't ever speak about me, or I'll abandon you. Help me, please, Doctor.
Take a look here. Only has incoherent speech when speaking about what happened to her. Okay.
Do you feel compelled to obey that voice, Miss Billow? Even if you're loath to submit to it?
Yes. Please. Help.
Tell me about yourself, Miss Billow. What do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm hungry. Need to eat. Have you got something for me? Blood, perhaps? Can you give me blood, Dr. Reed?
Don't you remember who you are, miss? What you did for work?
I was strong, proud. I campaigned for good causes. But that was before. Before. It does not matter anymore. I'm so hungry.
Okay.
What is the local news hereabouts, Miss Billow?
Shadows. Shadows hunting shadows. Whispers in the dark. Pestilence. Suffering. Death.
Okay. I didn't think that was going to give me any answers. Alright,
I must
I'm
go
out.
now. Goodbye, Miss Billow.
Now, it's fucked up. We can't help her, not even a little bit. Let me, is this a restaurant? Oh, this door is locked. That's gated off. Okay. Choo. Kicking up dust. Anything over here shining? I do not see. Alright, what's up, dog?
Good evening, sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence.
No. Oh,
Clarence Crossley.
Yes, Clarence.
My
hey.
God. So you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either.
Oh, that's because I'm half vampire now.
War
Well,
does that
full
to me,
vampire.
though.
My vampire's
My
leaking out of my
case, it was
eyes.
true, for I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
Okay, well, what's going on, man? How's your
How's
wife?
your wife, Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other, and so many things have happened.
You know she's right down the street, though, right?
Is everything all right at home? Surely Venus was relieved to see you return from France in one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
Village idiot. Oh, yes. Okay.
But you're alive. You returned in one piece and you have a family. How many soldiers can say the same?
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
When did you escape the war and return to London?
You know what's funny? I almost never think about the war. Not anymore. I'm involved in another kind of battle now.
Oh, yeah?
What is this new battle?
I saw terrible things during the war. Horrors I thought I'd forget. They're here too. They're everywhere. Vampires.
I know what you mean. I haven't had much time to think about the war either since my return.
We're just gonna skip past it like we didn't hear that shit.
The epidemic, I bet you've been busy as well. Forgive me, Johnny, I didn't want to sound selfish.
It's cool, dude. No worries.
You need some rest,
Peace out,
Clarence.
Peace out, Clarence.
You should try to sleep.
Try to sleep, Clarence. Found some alcohol in this trash can. You know, take a couple nips of that. It'll be right as rain, brother. Alright. Present yourself to the Ashbury Club. I mean to the Ascalon Club. Man, I can't get up there. This place doesn't want anything to do with me over here. Maybe I can find a restaurant down here, perhaps? Is this the right way?
Remember, don't let any strangers come into your house.
That is one hell of a menu. Okay, no. No. Anything over here? No. Temple Garden, perhaps. Flying Horse Tobacco? No. Anything in here? So I'm supposed to be looking for a place for this dude to eat. This way, perhaps? Straight up. Coleman and Sons, dead inside. Okay. What? What's up, Doubt? Bring it on. You good? Okay, that's what I thought. Psych! Bow! 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 Oh! Vampire flex on that ass. I didn't even know there was somebody back over this way. Well, he died unbeknownst to me. Bow, bow, bow. Is this where I'm supposed to be finding like a place to eat for this dude? No? Let's crash through all this wood. Crash, crash, crash. What's going on back here? Someone here. Oh. Can I get in there? Whoa, whoa, partner. Ow. First of all, respect. You show me some respect. Don't you run from me. Ow. Why does this shit knock me down so much? Now I'm in your face. Cut him up. Ow. Sucker. Not even in your best day would you be able to mess with Jonathan Reed, vampire extraordinaire. Let's go ahead and get some of this. Ooh! Well, that one healing move that I got heals for so much now. Hello? Is anyone in here? Oh, goodies. I'll be taking that and this. Oh, sorry. I'll put it back. Is this a guillotine? That is one ugly looking hat rack. What's up? What's up, dog?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need help, sir?
I think I'm fine. But what happened to my jailer? Be careful. He's as vicious as he is strong.
You don't have to worry about him anymore.
You talking about that dude I put down out there?
I am Tadao Kimura. I was imprisoned by this lunatic for several days. I thought I was going to die here.
Oh,
You're
don't
not
worry.
going to die now, Mr. Kimura.
Put hands on him.
If you hurry, you should be able to get home safely.
It seems that I owe you my life. You have all my gratitude, Dr. Reed.
Oh, thank you.
since it is the most precious thing I possess.
Cool. What?
Goodbye,
right.
Mr. Kimura. Take care.
Peace out, Mr. Kimura. Take care. What I was supposed to do was kill that dude. I mean, he was pretty strong, but he wasn't that strong. Is there anything else around here that I need to be aware of? No? Alright then. Yeah, I beat his ass. Where's he at? He's over here somewhere. Okay, well then. What's up here? Ah, ill-formed blinker scroll. Surprise! Don't you ever poop. Oh my god, he blew up on me. Sucker. Ones that blow up don't. I don't know what the warning signs for them are, so I just get caught up in the blast. The ish is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-N-A-N-A-N-A. There's rats, which means that there's got to be a hideout around here somewhere.
Despicable.
I need all that.
I have this thirst for blood.
Is there a hideout around here that I'm unaware of? Is this my old house, perhaps? I don't know. Really would like to know where these restaurants are that this dude wants me to find for him. I've been all around this area. What's this? Quarantine influenza. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything else back here, so I'm gonna move on. I guess I'll go ahead and present myself to the Ascalon Club or whatever. What's over here? Nothing? Alright. Heading on to the Ascalon Club. Choo. Whoa. Thought that trash can was uncovered. Boom. Perfume bottle. Alright. Cool. I know that guy. We've only discovered a handful of people here. How do I know this is the right place? What signs? I don't know. Let's go in here and see what they got to say. After I beat up that boy Fergal, put the hands on him. Pretty sure they're going to be upset about it. Or they could be recruiting me as their new muscle. Either way, I need to talk to this Lord Redgrave person. Lord Fergal. I mean, Redgrave. Fergal hella wasn't a lord. I put hands on him. What's up, dog?
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business?
I've been summoned, dog.
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
Well, thank you very much.
Please proceed.
Oh, dead
Lord
bodies.
Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
Appreciate it. Well, you got dead bodies of pre-wins all over the place. What's your deal, though?
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
You're not gonna say
There's
anything
been
but
quite
that?
a battle here.
Yep.
I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
Who are you, dog? Arthur Pimbleton. Healthy? So you're not a vampire,
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
huh? Okay. Alright, guy. Sick of your malarkey. Get out of the way so I can steal from the Ascalon Club. Thank you. Whoa! Shillings. Damn. There's blood everywhere. You guys didn't take into consideration that you were entering a vampire den? This is all the backup you came with? I don't even see none of those guys with the crosses. Oh, what's over here? That's an exit, huh? I don't want to exit. A baby grand piano hanging out right here. Anything in here worth taking? History and purpose of the Ascalon Club? I mean, I don't really care about any of that. Doesn't look like there's anything in this big A room for me to steal. Alright. Are all these guys vampires? Feels like their eyes are watching me. What you got? Oh, a good dagger, huh? Nice. Some more shillings. You know, rich people just have money lying around, because that's how they stay rich. What's over here? Some more shillings. A shilling. Okay. Hello? Oh, I'm all in your liquor cabinet, boy. Yeah. Need this. Shillings. More shillings. I feel like I've already seen your picture, bro. How conceited can you be to have multiple pictures of the same thing of yourself? Not in variations. Key to Ascalon Club basement. Nice. I'll just put that in my pocket. I'm sure nobody in this house needs that. He was already on the stairs. What are you looking at? What's over here? Your eyes pointing me in a direction? Guess not. Alright, anything over here? Nope. Alright. Not this book. Nope. This way? Nope. I am sure having this open flame next to all this Versace hanging down from the ceiling is not a good idea. What up, folks? What's going on? What's up? Y'all drinking cocktails over there? Bloody Marys, I presume? Alright. Wagwan. Oh, look, it's a book. An open flame. And a pot.
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bancher was no match for him.
Damn right he wasn't. Here, here.
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Okay.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we
out to
meet.
this dude.
I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
She has proved to be helpful on many occasions.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
I can dig it.
Why do you suddenly need me?
The Ascalon Club only recruits the best, and you definitely fit the bill.
Oh, yeah.
Your scientific and medical reputation alone would qualify you as a candidate.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End. Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like to get to know you better.
We'll ask about it.
Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon, who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
Correct. Man, should I be hostile toward these people? Or should I just be like, up front, no, I don't know who my maker is. It's no concern of yours. And don't you dare talk about my family. Even though they're all dead. They're dead! They're all dead! I'll say no, I don't.
I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
I have questions first.
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
Thank you, thank you.
What does it mean to be a member of the Ascalon Club?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the Crown, that you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder and chairman of the club, I alone am entitled to make demands of our members. And I do appreciate obedience.
Do you have any official from the government? A charter from His Majesty the King?
No. Of course, the Ascalon Club publicly supports the Empire, but the true nature of its members remains a secret.
What is the true nature then? Like, you're not telling me anything. I killed one of yours.
I killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours. Sent to cleanse the East End of all skulls. Will his death be an issue?
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
Well, it's definitely necessary, seeing as he is no longer with us.
What is the Ascalon Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived. As was he, we are sworn to protect the British Empire.
William Marshall founded the Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone for so long.
What does Ascalon mean?
Did you kill him?
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these
I didn't have
crucial
any other
times.
choice.
Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country.
That's not ominous at all.
My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall. Speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
I guess.
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation.
Yes, you've said this. Give me your quill. I'm gonna sign with blood, huh? Just get right here, the most painful part, instead of just my finger. Ugh. To show how loyal I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed. Hey, dog.
Delightful. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
Let me get this straight. You know, when you get turned into a vampire, you are whatever age you are at that time.
I personally went patrolling last night in the West End, and I spotted at least 2 foreign Ekons. This is an outrage. We shall chase these intruders down.
I was chased by a gigantic Valcod 2 nights ago.
Oh.
I thought it was Fergal coming back, but no. That creature barely spoke English.
Okay, so Lord Redgrave, Hutchinson, Finney, Hammersley, Sheffield, this unknown guy. Let's go talk to the old Ekon.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. How does it feel to be this evening's centerpiece, figuratively?
I feel perfectly fine. Do I have cause for concern?
Do not be alarmed. The Ascalon Club has a tried and tested policy for choosing its initiates.
May I ask who you are, sir?
Why would you be interested?
Well, as you seem to be the only man in the room with a beating heart, you draw quite a bit of attention yourself.
Ah, vampire senses never cease to fascinate me. They dwarf those of mere mortals. I am Aloysius Dawson, by the way.
Aloysius. You mean Aloysius? Yeah, you're evil, dude.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave?
I would not dare speak of our chairman without his consent.
Are you not afraid? You are surrounded by vampires.
Sir, it's for that very reason that I joined the club in the first place.
So you asked for membership?
I have been a member of many clubs in many countries. But I must admit, this one is my favorite.
What are you, a sadist?
Is not the nature of this club a secret, shared by only a privileged few?
My dear Dr. Reed, I have spent years and a fortune precisely to gather that kind of information.
Are you a member of the club?
Yes, I am. And I have been for many years. And will be until the day I die.
Are you sick?
Personally, I consider my advancing years are a sickness in itself. My body is slowly abandoning me, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about it?
It's not really my place to give you such information. I am merely a mortal member, and a dying one at that.
Mr. Dawson, of Dawson and Dawson, the wealthiest man in England. It is a pleasure to meet such a prominent figure of London.
A withering London figurehead, to be precise.
Are you sick, Mr. Dawson? I am a doctor, you know.
My case is beyond the scope of traditional medicine. I have spent fortunes on the world's most competent doctors to arrive at that diagnostic conclusion.
I'm sorry to hear that. Should I suppose that you're here in search of some form of immortality?
Absolutely not. I'm here to implement my plan to save the city I was born in. To cast out the ghastly evil that has us all on our knees.
What is the situation like in this part of town?
I am sure Lord Redgrave will enlighten you more effectively than I.
What do you know about the Guard of Prewin?
I should not say this, but I admire their commitment. This is what the nation needs right now.
Would you help them?
No. There is a time for such methods. But brute force will not be enough to fight this plague. We have to think differently.
But they are our enemies.
They are not mine, Dr. Reed.
I guess that's a way to look at it.
Money cannot solve every problem. This mysterious epidemic is going to require more than money can buy.
You're right. Money is nothing unless one has the will to wield it. I have a plan, sir. A radical one that will save all that is essential in London.
What is your plan, then?
Quarantine and barricades are futile. What we need is a wall.
Isn't that a barricade, the quarantine?
Unscalable wall to isolate the deserving from the infected masses.
By doing so, you would create two separate ghettos. What if the disease gets past the wall? The results would be disastrous.
Not if we eliminate all suspected cases of infection.
Purge, as I suspected.
A necessary sacrifice.
Are you not mistaking sacrifice for summary execution?
Why do you care? Are you not a vampire? Removed from all mortal concerns? Decisiveness is what the city needs, and it needs it now.
Talk to these fools. Fools! Can't talk to you guys? No, fuck it then. What's up?
That went well, did it not? It is always useful to bolster the troops' morale, especially before a difficult battle.
You have the makings of a general, my lord.
I was, though very long ago. Well, not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon.
Right.
All right, let's talk, you and I, Lance Sparrow.
I'm listening, my lord.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic.
Yep.
And your findings were quite alarming.
You were spying on me?
Not personally. I rarely leave this building. But once he found you, Fergal kept me informed. Until you put an end to his mission.
You're damn right I did.
You do know I killed him?
Yes.
Will you bear ill will towards me for his death?
Of course not. Your victory was quite impressive and courageous. You earned my respect.
Cool.
Who was Fergal? I don't see him sipping tea with the others in the club.
Fergal Banshire was my squire of sorts. Even before becoming that magnificent beast, he was a brute. He served me well for decades.
No, I mean, what was he? He was clearly no ordinary vampire.
No, he was a Volcod. All muscles and instinct. Quite the rare breed. Ferociously territorial. Mortals often mistake them for werewolves.
Yeah, he looked like a werewolf.
Do you know Edgar Swansea?
Not personally, but I've been told he has some sort of immortal fetish and is a good friend of yours.
Does it bother you that I consider him my good friend?
As long as you reveal nothing of the club's inner workings, why should I forbid you engaging in conversation with the good Dr. Swansea?
You couldn't stop me even if you wanted to, blood.
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied Skulls in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Prewen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the Skulls.
Skulls are hostile vectors of contagion. That is a fact. But first and foremost, they are victims.
I agree, Dr. Reed. Most of the new Skulls who roam the streets at night used to be good British citizens. But they must be put down nevertheless.
So, what do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed.
Oh.
You are now a member of the Ascalon Club, and you have carte blanche.
Carte blanche!
Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
Results you shall have, my lord. Oh shit, oh. Mesmerized levels have upgraded. Nice. His mesmerized level is 20? Shit. Okay, my mesmerized level is like 4 now? Yeah, it's level 4.
Have you heard the rumors of some horned vampire revealing himself and singing obscure songs around the city? What is this new malevolence?
A horned vampire. Whoa.
Skulls have been spotted everywhere in London. We are losing this fight.
The horned vampire keeps coming to me, man. What? Is it my maker? This shit is bananas. Investigate after citizens about infection. Let's see, what's in the back room? Or out the back door, perhaps. Alright, so now we're a part of the Ascalon Club. Just by talking and joining the club, it raised my mesmerized level to 4, which is cool. Which means I can talk to old girl now, I think. I can get Venus to open the door. Yes. Yes. This dude's mesmerized level was 20. I think that means I'll never, ever be able to mesmerize him. If his mesmerized level is 20, I can only imagine what like his vampire level is. He's got to be extremely powerful. Wonder if I'll ever be strong enough to take him. Cause better believe, if I can, I will. Oh, okay. Alright. This is the back of the Ascalon Club.
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire.
Did he? Because I don't remember that part of the conversation, yo. But whatever. If that's what you thought you heard. What's under here? So I gotta ask the locals about some blah blah blah. Okay. Can't get back there. I don't know what's down there, but I have to remember it because I for sure am gonna go down there and kick some ass. Give it a chance. Evergreen. Nothing? Okay. Looking for people to talk to. Hello?
Why are vampire hunters sniffing around here? I need to find out what they're after.
Let's see. Nothing? Talk to you, dog. What's up, bro? Well, I just came up to get some information. Whoa, whoa. Flex on that ass. You ain't got to fear me. But what you will succumb. You know what? It's time to go heavy. Bop, bop. Oh, snap. Bop. I'm in your face. It's time to go back to my heavy mallet attack so I can stun some fools and bite them. Get some blood and some healing cracking off. Quarantine zone, okay. Crash right through that shit. Get this. What's up, Dow? Anybody else around here? Am I in the right area? No, I need to go back that way. Ah.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Go ahead and heal myself. Get more of this blood down my gullet.
Thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Fill her up.
This is despicable.
Not really though. Like, just trying to top myself off.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Cool. Disappear up here. Oh snap. You okay?
This woman's body has multiple lacerations. They're deep, too. Whoever did this was driven by rage.
So no, she's not okay? Alright. I'm in your liquor cabinet. Yeah. Thick, rich blood sample, huh? Somebody in here? Before we go downstairs, let's see what else I can find in this mode. Was it she Doris Fletcher? Not gonna lie, this is a nice house she had. No mas. Oh snap. Dead bodies. Can I get past that? Thank you. Appreciate it, environment. What you got? What you got?
He had his tongue removed and his eyes gouged out.
Dang.
He was a victim of brutal torture.
Dang. We'll find out what happened here.
This one's neck is broken. He was young. Probably the son.
They slaughtered everybody in the house. Oh, what's this? What the hell?
You thought I was dead too, didn't you? No, I was just pretending. Doris told me I could have been a great actress.
You killed your family.
They mocked my talent.
Probably mocked your hairline. Oh, snap. Sorry. Sorry you felt that way. First of all, don't ever in your life try to jump scare me. Dr. Jonathan Reed. Did you just throw some stuff? Girl, get up. Let me show you what's up. Cut him up. Back up, back up. Back it up. Did it hurt? Oh, no. Raggedy ass female. Sit your ass down. Yes.
I've never seen such a radical mutation.
It burns.
A new stage in the disease's evolution?
Whatever, I'm picking up this money. It's all acidy and shit. This is no bueno. What's in here? Letter from the Fletcher Acting School. Dear Lisa, or Elza. It's greatest joy that I confirm with this letter your acceptance as a private student into my acting school. Yours sincerely, Doris Fletcher.
So, this girl took lessons at the famous Doris Fletcher Acting School.
She murdered everybody, bro. Broke the neck, ripped the eyeballs and the tongue out of one dude, stabbed the dog shit out of the mama upstairs. Very little blood. Go ahead and touch my heart. Nice. Oh, what you got back here? Oh, some cocaine? Oh, it's codeine. Close enough. Grab some shillings. And bust out the front door like it never happened. What's going on? Okay. Now. Where am I supposed to be going? This way? I just ran through that house, son. Run? How about teleport? Oh, back in where I'm supposed to be. I can't teleport no more. Guess I just gotta ask some questions around here of the locals. If I can find any. Oh, was that a shadow I seen? Ah, okay. Yo, talk to your boy. Yo, talk to your boy.
Tasty rats. Those clever rodents are cautious now. They
Yeah.
won't approach.
Why not, I wonder?
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything?
But she's got two different color eyes. That's awesome.
Infection. The rats carry it, I heard. Rats. Many rats around that big house. Funny smell, too. Dead flesh.
And where is this house?
West of the park. Not very far. A big house with no sound, no light, no life left.
Okay. Think I beat.
I must go now. Goodbye, Miss Billow.
Goodbye, Billow. She is burning up with whatever the hell is inside of her. I need to go around the kick up some dust. What is that? Who's your boy over there?
Good evening, Dr. Reed. A great night, what?
Great night. What? Huh? What? Fuck you talking about?
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Not really. Wait, now that you mention it, I don't see the McPhersons in my favorite restaurants. They love delicate meals too, you understand?
Thank you. It may be nothing, but I'll investigate anyway. Where do they live?
They have a house in the southern part of the district, somewhere north of the railway bridge. There is a courtyard, if I remember rightly.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Russell. I'm sure you'll take care of yourself.
Reach the second source of infection.
Women of all countries unite!
Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
A few days ago, I spotted a strange house while campaigning for women's suffrage. Awful smell. No answer when I knocked.
Where is it?
It's the Mullaneys. A nice family who live in a big house near the park in the eastern part of this neighborhood.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last...
Yes, yes. I'll see her before she does. Okay. Or you do. Yes, yes. Alright, so what I need to do is take off this way. Choo, 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 choo. Come around here. Ah, yes, but I cannot. For that would be too easy. Alright, is there another way? Yes, there is. Right around this alley. Slide around here. What's up, sucker? How y'all? Are you gonna blow up? Don't run up. Get your ass beat over here. That was cute. My turn. Bam! Give me your life. It's for the greater good. I'll take that. What the hell is going on with that noise? I can definitely get up there from there. Cool. Do that. Cool. Alright, you ain't got nothing for me. What is this? No more locked doors is what it is. I should go over there and beat that dude's ass right quick. Then come back. Surprise! Nice. What's going on in here? Okay. 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 More and more and more and more. It's not blood. Whatever it is all over the wall, though. Oop, I just saw that. Lock this door right here.
That building is under quarantine. Could this be what I'm looking for?
Surprise. I don't care nothing about that. Whoa, whoa. Try to blow up on me. Oh, mother sucker. Building is under court. Enter at your own risks. What you got in here? I'm taking this and this. What is that? Oh, remarkable pump action. Let me see the details. I got this one right here. Milton shotgun's pretty good. Pretty good. 352. Versus what? Yeah, Milton shotgun is crashing your shit though. Details. Oh, that's because I put all the upgrades on it. What is this? Switch to fire damage. Or chemical damage. What? Decreases the reload time. Increases the damage of this motherfucker. What's this? Stun points. Don't really care about that. I would like to shoot acid at a mask. Okay, what this one is? Blood absorption. Decrease the stamina. Absorbs blood. Absorbs blood. Absorbs blood. That's all you do. Don't really need that. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Somebody is trying to get some answers out of someone else. I feel like it would be annoying to try to have dinner across from somebody with these giant candelabras hanging out. What's going on here? Can't get up there? Okay. Well, back outside it is. I only came in here to get that shotgun. I mean, it's cool. Oh, yeah, let me touch my heart. I need to touch my heart. Let me touch it again. I think I'm good. Good to go. Grab some of these rats real quick.
I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Find anything good in that trash can? Give me this rat.
This is despicable.
Oh, that's alright. Cool. Give me that too. Okay, so boom. I'm in. Wait. The place is back here, right? So what the hell? The house is under quarantine. Right, I get that. Steal your tongue, wife. There's no way down from here. Thoroughly confused as to where I'm supposed to be going at this present moment. There's got to be something that I missed in this house. Ah, it is. McPherson's, huh? What's up? Flex on him something vicious. Whoa. Whoa there, lady. Oh. Very nice. She's out of here. Call it a rap city. Ow. Ow. Cut him up. Gather some information, but first I have got to loot. Alright. Cool. What is this? Doris Fletcher.
So the husband had an affair with Doris Fletcher.
Love letter. This Doris Fletcher is apparently the cause of the scourge, the sickness that's running around through this area. We're gonna have a little chat with Miss Fletcher in Javanish.
Doris Fletcher seems to be the missing link here. It can't just be a coincidence.
It's probably
I should
not
go to her acting school.
Right. Let's see. I go this way. Circle around. Go this way though. Choo. Oh yes, also a warning leaflet. What does it say? West Enders must unite. Vampires are real. Okay, I'm taking these. Taking all of this. Not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing with it, but I got them. I want to talk to old girl now and see if she'll let me in. Venus,
Hello.
It's your old friend Rick James.
You're still up. Can't you just knock at people's doors during the day?
No, let me
I'm
in.
sure you can spare me a few minutes. For old time's sake.
Of course you may enter, Jonathan.
Of course I may enter.
Know that you are always
Venus.
welcome here.
Yeah.
At this hour of night?
Sorry. I knew you had shillings laying around. I just had to get my hands on them. Excuse me. What you got in these drawers? You're staying right there. This is a passive burglary in this.
At least you survived the Great War.
I did. Yes, at least I did. No, you didn't. Your husband is right outside these doors. You didn't fear for him, not even a bit. You grabbed him. Alright, let me talk to you.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Venus.
So you returned from the war in one piece too. Thank God. My Clarence is back home too.
How is the old rascal?
Probably outside, chasing ghosts and chimeras. Clarence has changed a lot since he returned from the war, you know.
As have I.
Tell me about Clarence's obsession with vampires.
It drives me so crazy it makes my stomach hurt. I was so relieved to have him back. but I quickly realized he'd lost his mind in France.
I understand your irritation, Venus. But you have to accept the trauma Clarence endured on the battlefield.
The question is simple, Jonathan. Is my husband mad? Yes or no? Do vampires exist? Or is Clarence a lunatic?
So you don't believe Clarence?
If poor Mary, bless her soul, had tried to convince you of the existence of bloody vampires, would you have believed her? Seriously?
The important question is, what do you really think of your husband?
I'm tough, Jonathan. He should have told me the horrors he witnessed, however appalling it was, instead of inventing a fantasy about blood-drinking monsters.
Some people are just hard-headed, that's all.
Have you noticed anything peculiar about the neighborhood recently?
You mean except for your return to town? No. Oh, and again, Jonathan, please accept my condolences for your mother and your sister.
That's the first time anybody's mentioned Mom.
Tragedy.
Thank you, Venus. It was so sudden. And I've been so busy, I haven't spoken to anyone about it.
I wish I could have assisted at the funeral, but, you know, it's been so quick. And what with the epidemic in the streets?
There's no need to apologize, my dear. It's normal, considering the circumstances.
No, it's not. I am sure that Clarence has not even thought to present you his condolences. He is too busy with his penny dreadful stories.
Why is my return so surprising?
It's more an unexpected happy end than a surprise. You and Clarence, back from the war. You have no idea how hard it's been for me.
Yes, you look downright distraught. God forbid.
How have you been since the last time we met? How long has it been? 3 years now?
I've done my duty, like all British women. You have no idea what it was like to wait for months without knowing if I'd still be a wife or a widow.
Oh, is that all you had to do was wait?
Luckily,
while we were over there
this
spilling blood in France? Whatever.
Worst of the bombings, from what I've seen.
Yes,
These women
and it's
constantly
also
patting
true about
themselves
the
on the
epidemic.
back.
The flu has killed here too, of course, but not on such a large scale as in other parts of town.
Looks like you were really suffering in this big-ass house.
Venus, why do you worry so much about your family's reputation?
Everyone laughs at Clarence now. And they avoid me because they believe I share his insane opinions. I'm a leper in my own community.
Well, you know, it is what it is, what it is. I'm sideways.
Goodbye for now.
Is this game any good?
At least you survived the Great War.
Yeah, this game's pretty good, bro. Or madam, whichever one is speaking to me right now. I can't really tell. It is a choose your own adventure type of deal. You know, you follow the main story and you get to pick and choose out of all the many main characters that you come across, who lives and who dies. Venus's Journal. July 9th. Spent the last day and night crying. Thank you, God. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see my beloved husband. Clarence's attitudes worry me. Can't believe this. Clarence has spent half his pension to print off some stupid leaflets. Clarence just confessed that he has not spent half his pension, but all of it. The butcher, Mr. Galloway, or Mr. Galway, sent me monthly fee and requested payment in full. Can't keep on like this. Clarence is completely mad. Okay. Awesome. What you got here?
Locked, all right.
Of course it's locked. Means I'm gonna have to kill her to get it open. I don't feel like killing people in this district. Not just yet. But believe me, their time will come. Oh yes, I can exit out of this way and get into that house across the way.
No invitation is needed to enter this building. That can't be a good sign. No sign of a struggle. It seems Charlotte's friend knew the killer and let him in.
I knew she was dead.
Blood. I should follow the trail.
Following the trail to the North Docks. More blood. Hey, dog.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question.
I'm the Marquis de Bois-Colombes, and I strongly invite you to find your own game, sir.
I intend to do so very soon, thank you. But for the moment, I'd like to shed light on the death of a young woman killed by a vampire.
A young woman killed by a vampire? Oh, you're joking, right? Oh, I do love the British sense of humor.
Who are you?
And who exactly are you?
I am Jacques-Michel Guillaume Florimond de Marquis de Bois-Colombes, at your service, my dear cousin.
Cousin?
Dear cousin. Are we related?
We could be of the same blood, my dear. I tend to consider all Econs as family, don't you?
You're French, but your English is quite good.
I was born in France, sir, but I consider myself a traveler of this world. So many countries, so many tantalizing tastes.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
I recently decided to visit London. I've always dreamed of visiting a city on the verge of collapse. Such a delicate, yet intense spectacle.
What do you plan to do here?
Take pleasure.
Did you murder the girl?
Take pictures. Enjoy the show. Have fun. Believe me, I won't be the only foreign immortal who bought a ticket to the fair.
This dude is tickled.
You take pleasure from others' misery.
I have been a totally depraved and immoral creature since the day I was reborn, sir. And probably before.
I followed the trail of blood from her room to here.
Oh, you're referring to that young woman. Yes, the meeting turned messy. I'm afraid I ruined my last redingote.
So you admit you murdered her?
I admit nothing, my good sir. I only regret the blood of that girl staining my clothes. Oh, blood can be so messy.
What happened?
She wanted to become one of us. Not the first time I have received such a proposal, but I must admit her direct approach tempted me.
And then what?
The body rejected my blood. It happens, you know, sometimes even with voluntary prey. At least her gurglings brought me some fun, until the artery burst.
Your cruelty deserves punishment, sir.
And what else is new?
Whoa, whoa! You gotta go, homeboy. Even level 30, you ain't strong enough. Oh, you think you tight, huh? You think you tight. That's right. Get some. Why don't you sit that shit down? Ooh! Sight! What you got? Ow! You know what? Now I gotta cut him up. In your face and cut him up. Jacques Cousteau, Jacques Zozo, Jacques. Just got your ass beat. Emily, are you okay? I don't think she's gonna make it, guys. stupid dad. Anywho. Whoa. Can't believe I missed. I missed again? What the hell's going on here? Here you go. You missed. Oh. Need some of that. You're not strong enough. Strongest vampire there is. Anything back here? Nope. Alright, well, mystery solved. Let's go talk to Lady Ashbury's daughter. Let her know. I don't think I've gotten everything out of that house, but I will be coming back soon enough. Head out.
Good evening, old chap. Are you alright?
I won't lie to you, Johnny. I'm not a well man.
Got some information.
Tell me what you have discovered about vampires, Clarence.
They've always been here. And if you search for long enough, you realize others know about these devils too. I'm not alone.
What do you mean you're not alone? Who have you met?
The Guard of Prewin. The Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole. Ichabod Throgmorton. Those names always pop up when you dig deep enough.
Have you spoken with any of them?
No. With the quarantine, it's almost impossible to leave the West End. The Doctor, maybe you could, Johnny.
Are you asking me to help you prove the existence of vampires, Clarence?
Yes, Johnny. Please, gather all the information you can find about vampires and bring it to me. You're the only friend I have left. I need you.
Have you shared your research with anybody else?
No. But I've published my leaflets all across the city, hoping that someday someone will realize I'm printing the truth.
Man, what a dilemma. He is my oldest friend, according to him. And I'm a vampire myself.
Clarence, why have you distributed leaflets about vampires all across the West End?
I have to warn everybody about them. They've killed thousands of people already. Unnoticed thanks to the epidemic. We are all in danger here.
Vampires in London? Come on, Clarence. Who's going to believe that?
I'm not mad, Jonathan. You have to believe me. I know they are real. They're all around us, even as we speak.
Even as you speak.
Clarence, I'm your friend, so I'm not going to judge you. But think about your wife, your family. You're in pain, and you need help. I can help you.
I don't need a doctor, Jonathan. I need my best friend to trust me.
Do you realize you are ruining your family, Clarence? Don't you see the risk here?
Money isn't important. Not important when it is a matter of life and death. That is what my dear Venus cannot understand.
You are hard-headed.
I can't believe I'm telling you this, but if warning people is that important to you, why not choose a more efficient way to spend your money?
Don't you think I tried? I knocked at every door, went to every bank, I even tried to be published. No, Jonathan. This is a one-man war.
People will laugh at you, if they don't already. Think about your wife and your position. Think about your future.
I understand my wife's embarrassment, but gossips don't kill, vampires do. There'll be no future if people don't open their eyes.
I mean, he's not wrong. Alright.
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Support the equality between men and women.
Gotta tell you about your friend. She's super dead.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
I have found out what happened to your friend, Emily.
I can handle the truth. There's no need to hide the bloody details.
Your friend was planning to become a vampire. She thought she'd met an honest one and made a deal with him. Unfortunately, Emily did not survive the process.
My mother told me many times about the risks of being turned. I often suspected she exaggerated the danger to avoid me being tempted.
No, the risk is real. Have you any idea what a body has to endure? To become an organism entirely consumed by its need to process and recombine blood.
I should never have talked to Emily about vampires. I never thought she'd actually try it without me.
I must admit,
Thank you, sir.
the temptation of becoming immortal is
For your discretion.
very toxic. Ooh, Charlotte steak. Cool.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards.
She's been...
I don't use steaks though, man. I really don't. I need to locate the theater. Can I get in this way now? Yes. But I don't think... Oh yeah, I go out the other side. Can I teleport to them in here? Nope. I don't have the blood to do so even if I could. Oh. Looks like somebody about to get their ass beat. Let me just go ahead and open this up. What's this? Okay, I need blood. Just go ahead and do that. What's up, fool? Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up. Bam! Dead bodies. Feel like I'm on the right track. Aha. Find access to the theater. Nope. Nope. Okay, let's go back this way. Let's find access to the theater. Maybe behind? Can I get in down this way? surprise, fool.
Remember your vows, friend. That's gonna hurt. Murdering bosses.
Shut up. I ripped his whole insides and outside. Yep, this dude back here is still super dead. Alright. Let's see if I can find a way into this DA tour.
There's an open window on the second floor. I should be able to get in through that.
Oh, this is where I couldn't get into earlier. Oh, but I'm in now. How the plot thickens. So it was only cut off by storyline. It wasn't cut off by like a key or anything like that. Storyline. These vampires and vampire hunters are level 30 and around about. So seems like I'm gonna have to go ahead and spend some of this XP. Try to get to 35 or greater as soon as I can. I need to stay ahead of the curve as far as how strong I am, but I don't want to kill people in this district just yet. This suicide note. I can't stand the pain anymore. It's like my entire body is breaking apart since that bitch infected me. May God have mercy on me and my immortal soul. Okay. Is Doris Fletcher the one committing suicide here? That's a good question.
Woe to you, nations of hypocrites. For in front of you stands the tall queen. You can but lower your head, fit only to smirk at her soil.
Can't use my vampire senses while walking across that for some reason.
Can that be Doris Fletcher's voice?
Can't use this mallet for some reason.
Where does it come from?
Ooh. What's up, dog? You missed. Uh-oh. I'll take that. Thank you. Is it exit? Or is it just open door?
Shadow, ugly as sin.
Whoa.
But when you burn and die, she will rise and be queen again.
Okay, so she's wearing a cape, and I thought that cape was like a deformity like we've seen with some other skulls, the blistering pestilence. Yeah, big ass hole in your floor. That can't be structurally sound here. I want to go down that way, or yeah, I guess that's the only way to go down. But what's in you? Nothing. Just an empty room. I see. Ooh, what is this? Old Doris Fletcher's diary. I saw her in the flesh, the witch from my childhood nightmares. The worst thing was I felt no satisfaction seeing her in so much pain. The worst was not to suddenly remember the beatings or the abuse. No, the worst was to recognize the hate I felt in my heart when she looked at me. For it was the same hate I saw in hers. For in the end, I can't escape being her daughter. We are the same, my mother and I. Shit. Turn this light up. Guess I can't. Oh well. Nothing? Alright. No, I gotta check, man. You never know what's behind door number 2. This leads downstairs. Okay, that's an exploder for show.
For in front of you stands the tall queen. You can but lower your head, fit only to smirk at her soiled feet.
Take it again from the top.
I have this thirst for blood.
Okay, it leads down. Can't open this door. That's stage. I don't want to fight her yet. I actually want to go down here and see what's cracking. Surprise. You thought. Sit your ass down. Okay. Oh, can't get out this way, so I have to go stage left. Alright, well, I feel like we have thoroughly investigated this theater. Eat one of these rats.
I can't
myself
believe
off.
I'm doing this.
I don't get enough blood from the rats.
Who are you? You who dared enter my realm. Are you here to worship or mock me?
A little bit of,
I'm
little
here
bit of
to
the
put
second
an
one.
end to the vampire epidemic, Miss Fletcher.
Ah. But Doris Fletcher is no more. She was consumed by this putrid flesh that now enshrouds her.
You feel anger for what happened to you, but I can help you. I'm a doctor.
The doctor.
Doris Fletcher is no more. All that remains are the dreams
She is tall.
of the queen she was.
She got like half a foot on me.
Queen she'll be. Until then, all shall die, for that was her final wish.
Okay.
Come to me, my servants. Avenge me. Touché, sir.
Touche indeed.
I smell your
It is not fear that you smell, lady. It's ass kicking sweat. Uh-oh. Ow.
Is shaken.
No, it's not. Bam, bam. You better back up. Whoa, that shit didn't even phase her. Get up. Get up! Let me show you what's up.
Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace.
That shit hella doesn't phase her.
Will she be the queen again once they all share her fate?
That was cute. Let me show you mine. Oh. Whoa! She slapped me with the crazy arm. Look at wait. Whoa. You know what? That was cute. Now it's my turn to cut him up. I'm in your backside. Ow. She's been resistant. Whoa. My turn. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Well, don't make me pull out the shotgun. Pack your ass up. Oh no! That hurt. But not enough to keep me down. Sit down. Let me show you something. Yeah, I know it hurts. I don't give a damn what it hurts. You will give me some of your blood. Shut it up. Woo! Gotta save him.
Wait.
No.
I beg you, wait.
No, there's no waiting.
I don't want to die.
I thought you were already dead.
I did not come to kill you, Miss Fletcher.
Will you spare me then? Save this cadaverous carcass of mine. Does your heart beat a little faster now? You fancy me then, Doctor?
Do I make you horny,
No,
baby?
Miss Fletcher.
Yeah. Do I make you ready?
For only one.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she sweet and tender?
To me, yes.
Ah! I hate her already.
So dramatic.
And this is partly why you must be destroyed.
But you just said...
Yeah, I know what I said.
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
Will I be remembered? Will you?
You were Doris Fletcher. The greatest actress of her generation. No one can take that from you.
Thank you. And farewell.
Dramatic to the very end. Gotta admire her dedication to the theater.
Farewell, Doris.
Theatrics. Farewell, Doris.
Bravo! So dramatic. I love it.
Who the hell?
McCullum.
How strange I seem to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that Skal infestation.
I mean you no harm.
I'm not here for you. But once I put all the pieces of the puzzle together, I'm sure we'll have a little chat. You and me.
Yeah,
Stay away from me, McCullum. You and all your war dogs.
That I can't guarantee, Dr. Reed. But I'll let you go. For now.
Talk about, man, fuck all
I
that.
should probably leave the theater right now.
Stay close, guys.
I'm going back in. God damn it. Can
The
I
West
exit this way
End
now?
should be safe now.
This door is open.
But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my research during the Great Hunt.
Hold up now, hold up. What's going on in here? Soon I'll be on the stage again. And I shall have my revenge on the dirty trick fate played on me. Alright, cool, whatever. Boom. We're out of here. I'd have put hands on both of them down there. But whatever. I got a like 11,000 experience. It's time to evolve once again. Well, that's right. I don't have a place to rest. Maybe in the Ascalon Club I can get a bed or something where I can evolve, become stronger. But right now I don't have a hideout in this area. Also, got a cool little sword. I think I wanna equip them shits. She wasn't doing that much damage to me, but if I can equip that and the shotgun after I level them up, of course.
Want me dead. I need to leave now.
Theater has been escaped, dog.
So Doris just needed to be close to her audience to infect them. Contagion through skin. Very disturbing.
Very disturbing indeed. 12,000. Gotta report back to the Ascalon Club. Surprise, fucker! Ow. Ow. Die slow. It's a dead skull if ever I've seen. Go ahead and get some of this. West End.
Women's right to vote is only the first step.
How many people in this area have I met? 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 8 of them still as. I didn't kill her. I'm in. Man, West End story is getting crazy. We got by far the most advanced signs of infection from that lady Dorothy, and like they said, she can just infect people by being in close proximity.
Always a pleasure to see you, sir.
I thank you. Why are you always in front of shit? That's how quick I am, boy. Now, I was promised that there was a basement area around here that I can get into. I found a key for it, but I haven't found a door that leads me to. I'd lied. I found a door that leads me to the basement. What's going on down here? Secrets? Bro, your basement needs to be furnished, man. What's this? No. Nothing in mind. There's nothing down here? You could at least have like a little place for me to hang out and do some shit. I don't understand what the point of this was. Oh well. It's Miss Ashbury. What the hell are you doing here? I thought you weren't allowed inside the club.
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
Whoa.
But it's you who insisted I join the Ascalon.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive
presumptuous in the fact that thinks that she's
Elizabeth
my woman.
Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you,
You guys are
Jonathan.
flirty.
Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report.
Maybe. Maybe indeed. What you got going on with your life?
Lord Redgrave can play with the brave all he wants, but I won't put a foot outside it.
Yeah. You see how I walked away from that bullshit you was talking about? So no, I'm here. Where's everybody at? Can we look at the list of names? No?
Perhaps we should change some of the club's rules if we survive all of this. We need to soften some of our laws concerning redheads.
Oh. All your vampire boners are sticking out because Ashbury's in the palace, is it?
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lancebearer. Please tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
Is that some sort of sexual innuendo you talking about? Partner! Thrust my lance? Some questions remain.
But some questions remain.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
Okay.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
What? You know what? As you wish.
As you wish, my lord.
Good. Now go.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Before I go, I have a few questions.
All right, I'm listening.
Why Aloysius Dawson?
Because he is about to die, and he just may be the most influential man in England. After me, of course.
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reed. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
Did he choose?
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is entirely mine.
Sounds like a setup.
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die for good. But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
Huh. This is actually some valid
you invited
information.
Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules? No women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance, then?
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
Something is going on between Ashbury and this club, and I am not privy to it.
Lord Redgrave.
What else you got hidden behind here? Doubt.
I think we're safe for now. I pursued and killed the last hunter with my own hands as he tried to escape the club.
Cool.
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
I won't do it. I'd like your advice.
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Right. Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really?
Whoa.
Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage and only capable of creating skulls.
What? So he can't make vampires. As dope as he thought he is, in the head of this place, he can't make vampires.
Please tell me more about your recent investigation.
As long as you lower your voice.
Alright, well, I mean, they got vampire here, so if we're speaking within their walls, better be sure that somebody's listening.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
Right, how can you be so sure?
How can you be sure the information is correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker.
Oh, have you found anything out about my maker?
The truth about Lord Redgrave.
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall. And yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor?
I did.
Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
Goodbye for now, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
We were like riding with the earshot of this dude. Alright, so Lady Ashbury doesn't want me to create another Ekon in the form of Mr. Dawson. And I'll admit, I wanted to refuse outright when dude asked me, but I'm supposed to be pretending that I'm loyal to the cause, right? So I had to tell him yes. But she's like, "Hey, don't do it." And I don't really want to do it myself as the player, not as Jonathan Reed. I myself don't want to do it. For one, if I was going to create a progeny, he can't be as old as Dawson. Two, I don't know enough about this club. He's been in this club for so long, so why hasn't somebody made him a progeny already or an Ekon already? And we just found out that the head of the secret society can't even make vampires. All he can make is skulls. So that might be one reason why he hasn't turned Dawson into an Ekon himself. But I'm sure there are other people in this community that can do so. Maybe. Not really sure.
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
Women die too in this war.
Is there a hideout? There is. Let me go to my hideout real quick. Need to get stronger. Where's my hideout? Is it in here? No? In here? No? Aha! In here? No? Where the hell's my hideout? Back here. Crash right through that shit. What? Reed's Mansion. This is my house. Awesome. What is this? Small key. Some shillings. Refill all, please. Open this door and see what's cracking. I'll put some roses down. I'm assuming that's Mary's room, and that was Mom, or at the very least the butler. This door has been unlocked. Nice. What's this? My dear John, when you receive this level, you will be 35 and I'll be long gone. Oh, it's for my
I remember Sunday walks in the park.
Okay. What else? What else is here? Some shillings. This must have been my father's office here. They keep saying about my lineage and shit like that. What if it was my father who created me? I just want to check out the rest of this house before I rest. See what else I can find. Oh, this house is huge. Oh, what is this? Large box of kids' meals. All in the liquor cabinet. Okay. Whoa, booty's worth.
Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan, I can't believe my own eyes. Oh, you have come back too late, sir. Far too late.
I know, Avery. I know about Mary and my mother.
I'm so sorry. It was my duty to watch over. She left the house in the middle of the night. The police said...
It's all right, Avery.
The police said her body was found near your sister's grave in Whitechapel. You're the master of the house now. I'd understand if you fired me, sir.
What are the arrangements for my mother's funeral?
There will be no funeral, sir.
What?
No ceremony whatsoever, because of the sanitary situation.
Where is her body, then?
I'm afraid your mother's body was moved to a mass grave somewhere.
What?
I have no other information. It's crumbling down.
I'm sorry I could not be here for Mary's funeral.
Your mother was strong, sir, but your support would have been appreciated. Apart from the priest and I, no one else attended your sister's funeral.
To be present at the funeral with you both was my dearest wish, Avery. But I'm sorry, I simply could not attend.
I would not dare to question your absence, Mr. Jonathan. All I can say is that we missed you a great deal during these difficult days.
How was life in this house while I was away?
It was sad, sir. Miss Mary moved here in July after she lost her baby and husband.
Whoa.
So I stayed to serve both her and your mother.
How was Mary?
Miss Mary went out looking for you every night after you had written to say that you were coming back. She was sure you were alive. She'll never know she was right.
How was my mother?
Miss Reed was very frail. After Miss Mary was found dead, your mother started talking to herself. She said she was speaking to the dead. She even said that she had seen you.
She probably did.
What is the situation in this part of town?
For a time, the West End seemed spared by the epidemic. But the situation is getting much worse.
Have you no relatives anywhere? I'll understand if you want to take a few days to see family.
Your father managed to guarantee my earnings as long as I take care of this house, sir. My sisters are dead, and I've never met my nephews. I'll stay, sir.
I found an old letter written by my father and addressed to me. Do you know anything about it, Avery?
Your father wanted me to give you this letter for your 35th birthday, but you left for the war, and the letter remained in his office until tonight.
I realize now you knew my father better than I did. Do you know why he left, Avery? Did he ever speak to you about his departure?
No, sir. Mr. Reed was not exactly forthcoming. Perhaps this letter will give you the information you require.
Tell me the truth, Avery. Do you feel forced to stay here? Would you leave this house without the arrangement made by my father?
No, sir. I have nowhere else to go. And I promised your father I'd take care of his family as long as I lived.
This house is dead, Avery. There is a curse on this family. You really should consider leaving.
If only you could have been here sooner or more often. Maybe this house would not be that empty. But you're here now, sir. So my task is not over.
You have served this family extremely well, Avery. Your support during these terrible times is much appreciated.
Then I will stay. All I ask is that you take care of my own funeral if I die before the end of the epidemic. No mass grave, please, sir.
Do you really think I neglected my mother, Avery?
Yes.
I see. Well, please go on. Speak freely. It's not as if there is anything left to treasure in this house.
Just like your father. You always had this capacity to focus only on what interests you. It surely helped you become a great doctor, but not such a great son.
I can see that.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Not much, sir. Mr. Dawson's house used to be a good house, with many servants. I heard he fired them all recently.
You think he fired him because he knows he's about to become a vampire, or because he's about to die? Which I guess is the same sentiment in both sentences, but if he was not aware of himself becoming immortal, do you think he fired them all because he was about to die and he's planning his own funeral? Alright, well...
Thank you, Avery. We'll talk later.
Your bedroom is ready as always. Good night, sir.
Hey, wait, hold on, Avery. Do you have any sickness, bro?
Yes, sir.
You do? Here, I got something.
Do you need medical attention, Avery?
I won't refuse, sir. I don't feel that good these days.
Here is your prescription. You'll feel better soon enough.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. 4,000 experience, though. Nah.
Thank you, Avery.
I can't kill the servant.
Your bedroom is ready as always.
Thank you, Avery. Appreciate it. Alright. I really would like to know what's going on out here. Aha! Woo!
It's locked.
This must be Avery's room, then. Because I can only get in from the outside. Alright, let's take a look here. Okay. This one what? Absorbs blood? Yes. What is this? Decreases stamina. Increases the damage. And this one also increases the damage. Okay. We'll do this, and this. Over this, and then I don't have enough aluminum parts to do that. Okay. So increase the damage, of course. Increase the damage again, of course. Then I want can't upgrade it any more than that. Oh, but I can do this. Ba-doom. And increase the damage even more. I don't really care about the stuns. Bam. Okay. Increase the damage out of this world. might just do that. But it has elemental damage. Like I want 24 to 72. That does almost 700 damage. I can't pass that up, man. Alright, so that's going to be my new two-handed loadout. Let's recycle some of this. Got some lead plates, I need it. Okay. Now I should be able to upgrade this. Absorb more blood with it. Yeah, it seems even. Okay. What is this? Increase blood gain. Or wait, adds 3 stun, decreases stamina. Adds 3 stun, decreases stamina. Decreases stamina, decreases stamina. So it really doesn't. Yeah, it's really kind of pointless. Let us. Shlink. And Shlink. This motherfucker holds 3 shots. Okay. Alright, look at my vampire eyes. So, let's, first of all, increase the number of bullets that I can carry. Okay. Okay. We spent 600 points on that. Can I upgrade this? Yes, but it's 4,000 points. It's 500 damage. It's 4,000 experience. So let's 3,000 experience to have this maxed out. This is fully boom ba-doom. Let's go with hard bite. It's 2,000, that's 2,000, so it's another 4,000 to upgrade this. What about the slasher attack? Slasher attack cracking off like that. That was 6,000 points. Another 600 on this. Carry more bullets. Hard biting. Give me that. 3,000 experience left. Should I increase my health? Increase blood capacity for show. Increase my big thirst. Okay. Level 36. It's 4,500. Blood capacity. Can I throw another one of this on? Yeah. Low powers. Alright. Confirm. Confirm. There we go. I wonder if my eyes will transform again. I didn't kill anybody though. But whatever. Yeah, I took them out, so what? Cured her. Yeah, alright. We're good. We're good. Okay. I am going to take a little break here. I'm having a lot of fun with this playthrough. I know we've only increased our level by 3, but we've got a lot of the story in the West End taken care of. We've solved a couple of mysteries. We've destroyed a couple of threats. We've taken care of Dorothy Crane, gotten our revenge as far as that goes. We are starting to see a lot stronger pre-win soldiers and vampires that we're coming across. We're also having conversations with some of these, like we're not just fighting school vampire. I don't know if they're Ekon, or if Ekon is like the upper echelons of vampire, but we are fighting, vampires now, not just Skull. Also, we've been accepted into the Asquin Club, or whatever the hell it's called, the Vampire Secret Society. We've also gotten Lady Ashbury's toe in the door. Apparently, we're lovers now because she made me touch her boobie, so that's cool. We have a butler, which is also cool, and this is our house. Like, our mansion is freaking huge. Also, I have some suspicions about Lady Ashbury and her association with the club. And because they keep talking about my lineage, I'm wondering if it's actually my father who created me. He seemed to have disappeared before I left for the war. Or he prepared to disappear after I left for the war. Or before I left for the war? Yeah, he wrote the letter before I disappeared. He was going to give it to me on my 35th birthday, but I'd already gone to war in France. So, nobody knows where he went. He just disappeared. And that leads me to believe that he may have something to do with my transformation. I don't know why. That's where my head went as soon as I got the letter and was talking to the butler about my father's disappearance and things like that. So anyway, we'll pick this up next time. Yo, if you dig the content, light up that like and subscribe button. You want to comment, scroll on down and write something. I appreciate all y'all coming to kick it with me, and I will see all you after I hit this L. Peace.